Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Swanky Galaxy. Ooh, what space mission do we have back? Cargo, awesome. So last time, we finished off on me realizing I hadn't put in these temp shift plates. Just let all this cool down, came in, put them in, built back, vacuumed it all out, boring stuff. Amazing that once you put in the right stuff, this settled in and is now working perfectly. To that end, over here, we're up above 20 kilograms of natural gas. So I have this sensor that says if it's above 20, turn everything on. And I have it run through a set of filter gates, so it has to be above 20 for a certain length of time. This is 34 natural gas generators. I added in the extra 4 because they're a space form and why not. And so you should see them all turn on here. There they go. So once they all turn on, you'll see this amount drops down. But there's still sometimes a little bit extra. There we go. You can see these, since these all overflow to fill in the previous pipe. A little bit extra, and there we go. So we're using up just slightly more than I'm producing when I turn them all on. And then they turn off and it immediately starts overflowing again. What do my graphs look like? This ought to be insane. I think that's where I turned it on. and yep, there's the power wasted line. That's I should have looked at this before I turned that on. That's awesome. Like nothing, boom. Okay. Alright. I think with that we have transitioned into the late game. We have petroleum, we have infinite power. I didn't even bother calculating how much power that is. Water-wise, this has now filled up its tank and is pumping the extra and it's just being immediately burned by the water. This is now filled up again and is now backing up. Both of these tanks are full, so we're making thimbleweed again. These have both become active, but you're assuming overpressure. Alright, more cargo. And so I put in another liquid filter so that way polluted water, regular water, and salt water all get filtered out and then dumped back into the right places. So this tank is full, or should remain so, and we're now dealing with everything. Power-wise, because I have infinite power, I've extended the power grid down, and I'm slowly switching things over to run off of that. So I've gotten rid of most of the coal generators, and I'm just neatening up the power grid. I believe that one is now, yep, these can now go away. I don't know why that's set so high. The pips planted the third arbor acorn. I still haven't gotten another one from the trees, but that should happen eventually. And now we gotta dig down and get more fossil. There's more oil biome, wonderful. Because I am pretty much out of steel. How much do I have? Okay, I got enough for another rocket. Perfect. Where do I want to go? So you're getting fullerene and niobium. You're getting isoresin. Kind of want more isoresin. Guess that's there. Okay, we will go there. Just because I want insulation so that I can start to get the liquid hydrogen moving. And see, it's condensing, it's being pumped in. I have converted all of my oxygen over to the main power grid with these hydrogen generators just as a backup. So if anything ever goes wrong, I don't lose oxygen and have to rebuild it all. Ah, no, power. Boom, so I just tapped each one in, and now all my hydrogen gets stored up. How's this doing temperature-wise? Yeah, it's holding pretty much steady. I don't have any temp shift plates behind there, which would make it better. These tanks look all nice and glorious. Alright, let's continue to build the rocket. Oh, liquid oxidizer. So you are set to 4, perfect. So if you look at a rocket so you don't accidentally open the door. Pretty sure I have that hooked up. Yes. A lot of oil wells in here. Wonderful. And now fuel. I think I can build right next to that and it won't get in the way. We're about to find out. It sucks having this background in here because all the hot exhaust kind of gets trapped, but it is what it is. It shouldn't be taking direct hits from the rocket. Perfect. I haven't checked if I have an astronaut available. I should be able to hop down one, right? Okay, thermium numbers are coming up. That's good. I think I'm gonna plan ahead because I know I'm gonna have to bring the other ribbon across, so I might as well just do that now. Alright, while they're building that, have we skilled people up enough? We gotta be getting close. Not there yet. Almost. Luckily we have lots of jobs for them to do. I think, yeah, I've researched everything. And oxygen production, it's keeping up just fine. Haven't really run into a situation where feeding 2 kilos a second in wasn't enough, just because of how long it takes rockets to go back and forth. But you can just put in more if you're running a big enough rocket program to need more than 2. Obviously, if you have a bunch of big rockets come back at the same time, having a bigger pool just means you can draw it down. But big rockets tend to take a long time to cycle, so they're not really a concern. Ooh, lots more ice, chlorine gas vent. That we just always want to brick in. This is holding steady. I've even got this set down to like 625 because it just doesn't matter. As long as it's above 550, the rest it can burn off. It's not like I need the power. And now this I switched over to supercoolant. So it's now maintaining the temperature in here. How many critters did we end up in here? 165. Alright, screw it. You guys get a bonus. Spicy tofu. Missing gantry. Yeah, we don't have any. Well, once I get a dupe in there, I can just take off the gantry. Ooh, nice. Always hate it when I miss the research rocket. Alright, where are you going next? Wow, nothing. Perfect, don't need to change the fuel. Oh, we'll play around with that, see if we can get a dupe in there, but they need skills anyway. Alright, what does the map look like? You know, it's kind of off-center to the left, so I haven't really explored the right side very much. To that end, dig that way. Ooh, there's the oil biome. Nice. Ah, that would be the end of research. I just need that last bit of data bank. Okay, so this magma chamber isn't very big. Alright, somebody come build this person a ladder. Actually, you can probably just do that. There we go. Crisis averted. What's the temperature look like? Not horrible. Yeah, we're good on water. In fact, let's dig this way as well. Start exposing the map, seeing what we got to work with. My next goal will be cleaning up the bedrooms and bathrooms, getting more fun stuff for the dupes to play with, because why not? Also got rid of the shipping rails for the coal generators, because we're not on coal anymore. A pretty big oil biome down there. I forgot what to do with all this ethanol. Alright, there was a what looked like a vent over here, and when I dug it up there was just nothing. And then I am slowly increasing the decor around the power spine just to make it somewhat better. That's gloriously red. Oh, and transport tube. That's what I gotta do next. Alright, we got plastic production going up, and then I can start putting in tubes. Idle. It was stuck. How? And you can't dig through that because it's granite. Do you have anything here to work with? Yeah, you have some igneous rock. And should be able to dig out that way. I don't know why you'd build that one first, but whatever. Alright, and they're out. How did I lose a ladder? Yeah. I'm coming back. Definitely want that wolframite because tungsten is a limiting thing on this map. A weird collection of water over there. Yeah, oxygen will get a little thin in there, but it'll catch up. There's that pipe. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple of pipes bringing oxygen in. Don't see any vents. Looks like I got lots of pinch of pepper nuts, so I can definitely have lots of coffee for the dupes. Another ice biome. End up with 500,000 in frostbun. That's interesting. There's no lettuce on Badlands, so getting up to Frostburgers is impossible. These generators are hooked up to battery automation, just in case this room isn't above 20 and I need power. But it's all nice and stable. Come over here, this is still reasonable temperature. Pressure is holding steady. And I guess that's because this side can cool faster, that this pressure is slightly lower. But 4 kilos of sour gas is plenty. As long as the pressure is steady, then you're condensing the same amount. That's a big ice biome. Look at that. Alright, do we find anything over here? Nothing. Badlands. Probably going to put in another suit dock down here. Because of that, let's queue up some gas pipes. There we go, gas pipes queued. We're just bringing this third pipe over here down. And that should be enough to fill up Atlas suits. How many Atlas suits do I have? I think I built a ton of them. I have 10. Yeah, build some more. Ten more should be good. Haven't seen any more skills come in. We're waiting on what? Bubbles? We have bubbles to get 2 more skills. Oh, this is actually quite nice. This magma chamber is small and looks to be completely covered in abyssalite, so I can just kind of dig around it. And then over here, Found another ice biome with a whole bunch of wolframite. So that's good. I think we'll call this one a shorter episode, just kind of a update that we got the sour gas boiler sorted, and with that we have transitioned into the late game where we get to build anything we want, any way that we want, which is awesome. What do we got? So now it's just time for some cleanup and exploration to see what we get. I don't like any of you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and, enjoy playing the game. I really like this map. It being short on fossil early on made steel a bit of an issue, but easy enough to get through. Until next time,